years now. Okay, so this is something that I honestly been pondering on actually for a few years now. I remember what the Bible said about women and like the evil spirit, what the Bible says about the Jezebel spirit, and things I see that women do, things I know and heard that women do. The paternity issue, how these women lay next to a man for years, looking a kid in the eyes for years, knowing there's no relation. How good men get stomped out, how kids are just used for a check. I've come to the conclusion that I think women are just pure evil. Like, I really think women are just pure evil. Women are naturally evil beings, I believe. And only a woman who's honest about our natural nature of being deceptive can change it. Like, for example, I know that naturally there's a selfish, gimme, I want that type of way about me. So, about people, period, but especially women. So if you can't be honest and say that that's in there, then you can't deal with it and address it. And so I've noticed that the women who say they're the dopest, they're the this, they're the that, are usually the worst, because you have to acknowledge the beast in you in order to tame it. And so I really just think most women are naturally evil, period. I just think they're evil. And not even just how they deal with men and kids makes them evil, but how they deal with each other. Women are so jealous, deceptive, conniving. Like, you can just feel the evil when you are in the presence of certain women. You can walk in a room and you just feel the daggers. You just feel that demonic spirit. Women are evil. I don't care what nobody say. Women are untrustworthy, deceitful, demonic beings. I said what I said.
Boy, I came from a household where it was just a mom. When you're raising especially a boy, I came from a household where it was just a mom. I had my grandfather and I had my pops, but there was no man in the household. I started arguing with females once I started to go through things. It got physical orders. You know why? Because I was an emotional boy. I didn't have nobody in the household to say, okay, look, this is not how you go about it. Go to the gym. I had to learn this from YouTube. Read books. Hold on, let me finish. I had to read books, go on YouTube, do these different avenues I had to learn. Yes, grandpa telling me certain things, pops telling me certain things. But when you have a man in a household, the chances of that boy that's becoming a man to grow up emotional, 80% of the people that's in jail came from single household mothers. Meaning this, if I'm in a club and a nigga step on my sneakers, yo, bro, what's up, bro, what you doing? Now guess what? Somebody died, somebody go to jail. You know why? Because that boy wasn't raised in a household with men. That's the problem in society, because females with the mindset that I don't need a man. That's the reason why we have females in this generation that's having kids that I don't need a man. Now they growing up without fathers. Now they're raising emotionalized boys.
Everybody's situation. When you get time, everybody's situation.
When you're raising.
So yeah, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua Ra Kwakadash, and a citation to the elders, bishops, and apostles, and the brothers who are laboring in the truth, and to you sisters who are learning in silence, gathering information as much as you can, taking care of your kids, and loving your husbands and taking care of the home. So yeah, so we have a clip here. It says, "Woman admits to woman being evil, facts or cap." So we already know what the true story is, and so she's telling it for what she really see it as. So sometimes you really look at it like, damn, everything that we've been saying is true. Okay, there's not something that we want to make up or something that we want to do or pick on you, or this is something that it's satisfying to our soul. No, we're stating the obvious. We're stating what we see. We're stating the evil that's lurking amongst our people, man, and in the world. All right. So this demonic energy, this demonic spirit is cancerous to the minds of women, man. All right? These type of women don't have no respect, no regards, man. Women don't give a fuck about what you feel, or what you go through. When I say women, I'm not trying to categorize all women. I'm just saying women because it signifies their motives. It signifies how they behave and how they respond. You understand? So when you look at these things, right? When you look at these things, okay, you know that, damn, all this time this woman like this. That's why it's important for you men to have fathers in the home to teach you and show you and guide you the do's and the don'ts when dealing with women and how to choose and pick them. Because when you don't have that experience, you'll grow up emotionally hardened, man. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna fight and argue with women all the day long. Now, you could curse a woman out, you can string her ass up whether she like it or not. Because sometimes women, they doing shit. And let me explain something. When a woman is out creeping on you and she doing these things, and if the side nigga or whatever nigga she dealing with tell her no or give her any issue, she gonna accept it. But then she's so mad, she'll come home and disrespect you. You understand? Disrespect you. Okay? You gonna take the heat and the flames from this bitch. You understand? So once you start doing that, you gotta leave her. Leave her. Don't accept no disrespect. Don't accept it. Because these type of women have, like what this lady said, Jezebel spirit. She just now saying, she just now realizing that they evil. You just now realizing that? You know what I'm saying? She's just speaking out of turn, but she know how they are. Because she's a woman. I'm quite sure she probably did something within those lines. Right? I'm not saying that she's fully evil. But you got a lot of people that a lot of people going through this, man. A lot of these men suffering and going through this shit, man. You understand? A lot of people going through this and suffering because people are fucking evil, man. People don't have no fucking respect, no kind of honor, no kind of nothing, man. All right? And that's what they are, man. That's what they are. All right? Let's get a couple scriptures here. Hold on, guys. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. See? Okay? So a lot of these women will put so much affliction on you. You know what I'm saying? You just want to just, you just want to cringe yourself out this earth, man. Okay? And her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Okay? So you don't want to get caught up in frivolous things, man. You don't want to get caught up and be put down. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. You don't want to be put down, and you don't want to be looked upon, and you don't want to be frowned upon, and you don't want to lose your life over something so petty because you trying to prove a point that she's wrong. If a bitch is wrong, you leave that bitch alone. Okay, that's it, man. Save your peace and your energy, man. You don't got to fucking serenade her because she don't want to listen, because she having a fucking attitude, whether she getting something on her text on her phone or something happened at work or some nigga, whatever. Fuck it. That don't got nothing to do with you. That had nothing to do with you. Your goal is to make sure that you're right. Your goal is to make sure that you're in alignment with Yahweh. You please him. You don't please man or woman. You don't please them. Okay? They cannot deliver your soul. You give Yahweh his glory and his praise and nobody else. Don't give nobody the praise, man. Men and women don't deserve no goddamn praise. Okay? Especially when they evil, man. When you know when someone is good-hearted, kind, caring, thoughtful, these are the kind of people that you're looking upon to say, okay, you know what? This person right here earned it. This person right here earned my respect. This person right here doing things that most people don't want to do. This person right here is this person right here is going out their way doing the best they can. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reward them for their honesty, their hard work, their dedication, and even their discipline. And they motivated because they want best out of their life. These are the kind of people that you need to be around. The same type of mindset. Okay? So if you're in a mindset of doing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be wrong, and all those things is going to come upon you, okay? You don't want to do wrong, man. You want to do right. All right? Let's jump up to 17. It said, be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? So don't be over foolish. Don't be overly wicked, man. And don't be a foolish person, man. And this signifies a lot to women as well. Because a lot of y'all foolish and a lot of y'all are overly wicked. You do a lot of things and you put people in a tight bond, in a tight spot. Women fight women. Women fight men. Women fight children. Women fight the government. Women fight to a degree. Because sometimes when white zaddy come into play, you get on your four knees like a dog. All right? And all that energy that you had, right, against your own people, you come against your own people. You don't do that with a so-called white man when he come in barging in. He got all these fucking laws and rules and regulations to control your black ass. Okay? He got these things. He got this CPS. He got this all these things that we don't know. Right? Right? Child custody. When you sign a birth certificate, right? We all guilty of it. I'm just now finding this out as well. I'm gonna do a lesson on that, about this. And this is what they do to our children, man. A lot of it is organ trafficking legally, and it's illegal to do it. But these motherfuckers are devils, man. But I don't want to give up the topic. We're gonna discuss that later on in the day, Lord willing, if it's the Lord's will. Okay, but don't be overly wicked. Okay, this applies to men as well, But women take this and they do it, man. They be eagerly why you think a lot of women, when they go in places, they be arguing with niggas and they only arguing because their man is there and they hoping that their man jump in and do some jump and get killed. A woman wouldn't even put her man in no fucking thing. A real woman wouldn't put no fucking man in no danger, man. That's bitches and hoes and dumb fucking birds. Now there's a thing where you have to protect yourself and you have to speak up, of course, no problem. And it's always about handling situations the right way. You don't got to be nasty and all the time to get into arguing with someone and cuss their ass the fuck out. All right? You don't got to do all that. Sometimes calm words can kindle a fire, man. But no, not you bitches, man. You bitches, everything. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'll kill you. I don't give a fuck. Everything is like World War fucking 10 with your tongue. Your tongue is a cut wound, and your saliva is alcohol running down a river on your tongue. That's what it is, man. And it burns. But you know what you do? How to heal your tongue? Shut up. Shut it up. But you don't do it. And a lot of y'all argue all the way to the day you die with pride to the grave. And then a lot of y'all come to your senses at the end. Oh, I'm sorry, I wish I never did all this. There a lot of stuff. Yeah, because you're a fucking evil bitch. And that's why the Lord is taking you out this earth, man. And niggas too, man. All right, let's get some more scriptures. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so this is Proverbs 21:9. It says, it is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wild house. See? So men would rather deal, right, on a corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman. These women be brawling literally, right, and figuratively with their tongues, man. It's not like a scornful woman that like they say, right? But a woman is evil, man. You know, she has that nature of her. And they make it bad for the good women. They make it bad for women to be trusted in totality. Meaning, you got women out here that's willing to go all out and love and cherish and take care of a man as she's supposed to. When that's out here, and it's hard to find because these bitches have blended in with these bitches, right? These bitches have blended in with the good sisters. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call y'all that. You know what I'm saying? So you got these dog ass bitches that fronting and act like they want to be something or do something, but then they doing other shit, total opposite, man. You can't trust bitches. Bitches ain't shit. You can't trust them. The only one you can trust is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's who you trust, man. And the eagerness for men that saying that, oh, I want to hope that I can do this, I can do that with them. Oh, she is my pride, my joy. Like, listen. I had to, like I said before, I had to explain to my coworker. I said, yo, man, you don't put your whole being into a woman. He said, nah, that's not true. But sometimes men find women and they can say, wow, she changed me. I'm not. Listen. I get what he's saying, right? But the point that he's missing is that when you're born in this earth without marrying a woman. You come from a woman, but you're born in this earth to learn, right, from your father and man what Yahweh has instructed from the word. Okay? Your whole life doesn't evolve around a woman. Yes, they are around us, but we don't say this is the first thing I have to put on my mind. That's what I'm telling him. He won't understand that. He's not, but some men, they just put that because those men don't know the word of the Lord. Those men don't know the true essence of what God wants them to do, man. But he just couldn't understand that. He kept trying to make it a point of a man need a woman. No, we don't need a woman. We want a woman, right? But women are there for us to bring forth life. Women are there for us to bring forth life and give them life, man. You're the driving force. The Lord called them a helpmate. What is a woman? A helpmate. She's helping you. You don't help her. You only reward her when she's doing her job, far as her being a good wife, learning, listening, being kind, being thoughtful, having respect, manners, and not treating people fucking bad. That's when you reward her. Helping her as far as like fixing her car. No, that's not the help that the Lord is talking about. He's talking about the help from a woman where she's supposed to, everything you're supposed to do, she got to follow suit. It's the bottom line. It's the bottom line. All right. Now I'm going to get another scripture real quick. So this is Ezekiel 16:44. It says, behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Why? Because whatever the daughter sees the mother do, she's going to implicate and she's going to copy that. She's going to copy those things, man. Okay? She's going to reciprocate what she see into to her daughter. So if the mother is showing bad behavior, the young girl's gonna show bad behavior. When a mother is disrespectful by her mouth, the young girl's gonna be disrespectful by her mouth. Okay, there's slight cases where that young lady don't become like her mom, But 98.999 that fucking girl is gonna be like her mother. You know how I know? I'm gonna tell you an example. I'm gonna tell you something. My mom, I mean not my mom, my aunt did a lot of foul shit. She committed adultery. She lied. She stole. She manipulated. She instigated. She did all those things. Have all type of drama and toxic behavior going on in her home. Fights, all kind of shit, right? So now when her daughter sees that, her daughter say, "Damn, if my mom doing it, so this must be okay." And my sorry ass dad ain't G-checking that shit. So fuck it, I'm gonna do it too. So guess what? My cousin started doing that. I'm gonna tell you something. My cousin, she would learn these behaviors from my mom. You feel what I'm saying? So her mom, would do all kind of sort of thing. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys. So as time went on, she had a fetish of taking other women's men. Now, instead of her saying, "Yo, listen, I like your man, he like you, we can like him together," you know what I'm saying? But as a woman, you should approach the other woman out of respect. But what you do, you do foul shit. She do it with disrespect. She do shit to hurt someone deliberately to make them feel some kind of way, right? Now, she dated, well, she was with this guy. The guy had a young lady, rather, right? Young lady, when I used to see her, she was very nice. She didn't bother anyone. She didn't hang with anyone. So, her man was messing, in the same building, was messing with my cousin. My cousin, was, she caught feelings for the dude. She started to cause problems, and she was telling the other bitch, "Oh, your man, da 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 da." She got pregnant by him and had an abortion, I believe. Right? 1 or 2 abortions, right? So, by her committing murder, guess what happened? When that stopped, she had another boyfriend, right? Her baby father, a young lady that she grew up with, went to school with her. They're all cool. She found out that her baby father was pumping that girl. Then she cries and come to my sister and say, oh, right? My sister said, "What the fuck you want me to do? I can't help you with that. That's stuff between you, him, and her." She's listened to her. She ain't saying nothing. She listened to the girl. And my cousin came to me and told me this out of her own mouth. She said, "Yo, man, he wrong, bro." I said, "Hey, listen, cuz. I didn't say nothing mean to her." I said, "Well, listen. What you reap is what you sow." And guess what? It gets worse. After he got in trouble with the law, she went with another guy, right? She went with another guy, had no loyalty, no discipline. She went with the other nigga. That nigga got killed in a motherfucking car accident. I think she went with another guy. Something happened, the same thing with him. It's like a bat of heebie-jeebies or mojo. It's not to laugh at them guys. It's just like every time she get involved with something, it turns bad. Because the Lord don't put a fucking curse on your fucking a bloodline for your female line. From your mother, man. Your mother did a lot of wicked shit, man. So she learned these type of behavior. Fuck with a motherfucker feeling. I'ma do the fuck I want to do. I'ma do that. I'ma do this. You disrespect your father. You slap your own fucking biological father in his face. You slap the shit out of him. And then you help your mother protect her secret. This is what these women do. She already grown already. She already grown at this time. She 21 at this time. 22, I'm like 20, 23, 24 at this time when I was in my 20s. That was many, many years ago. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, what kind of fucking behavior is this shit? My mother never did no shit like that. And my sister never did no shit like that, man. Never. So the point that I'm making is that these women do these sort of things. And it's evil. The community of old back then loved each other. They didn't do no foul shit like this to a major degree like how they doing it today. Was they doing that back then? Of course they was. Of course. But things was on a hush and hush. I'm not justifying to be very secretive and quiet. But people do these things on a hush and hush, man. There was no cameras, no camera phones to be spying. There was no, they had probably investigated, but people wasn't really doing shit like that. Now today in this society, people are getting caught of infidelity, man. Especially women. Men get caught too by sleeping with another man's wife. That's adultery. But the married man can have another wife, another girl. He can have that. If she have never been courted. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't dealing with nobody. But every fucking woman has slept with some fucking body. Once a man sleep with you, that's supposed to be your fucking lady. But a lot of these women are disrespectful, have no fucking respect, and they can't wait, so they do evil and they go against the grain what the word of the Lord has said, man. Women are holding women accountable, man. Women are calling women out for the evil that they do. And you get upset at men for telling you the same fucking thing? It's no fucking way, man. It's no fucking way, man. It's no fucking way at all. All right? Now, let's get another scripture here. And I'm going to shut it down. Let's go to you know what? Let's get this. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this. 28 and 56. All right. Okay, it says the Deuteronomy 28, chapter 28, verse 56. The tender, delicate woman among you. See, you women were tender and delicate. Now you women are brawling. Y'all fucking fighters. Fuck you, motherfucker. Y'all have become nasty spirited, man. Y'all the one that's nasty spirited. You the one that's mean spirited. You literally have a mean spirit on you. Which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. So men will uphold that, man, and cater to, that woman's so tender, man, she don't even touch the floor, man. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom and toward her son and toward her daughter. And that's what these women did. You have became evil and you have fucking went against your husband, your son, your mother, and your daughter. I was just explaining. You're guilty of that law. All you do, you argue, you fight, and you cuss, that's all y'all do. That's all y'all do. You're not tenderhearted, sweethearted, kind. You're evil, man. Because a spirit that went upon you, man, because you have gave yourself away to Satan, man. Right here, I'm going to show that scripture. Let's get that scripture. Brothers, if you see this video, if you want to add something to it in the comment board, please be free to add the scripture. Ladies, do not comment. Don't say anything, because you ain't teaching. You learning. All right? So you put this down in your notes while you're listening. Brothers, if you want to add something to the comment board. If you got any more scriptures that you want to go you want to go forth far as people to learn as well, you add in the comment board. All right. If not, then it's all good. Let's go to where that thing at. It's in it's 1 Timothy 5:14. It says, I will therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to be the adversary to speak reproachfully. So that's your job. It's to marry young, bear children, and guide the house. How you guide the house? Reading the word of the Lord, teaching your children the things of the Lord, and do all these things, man, okay? And treating your husband right. Okay? How can a woman that's broken, have no stability, want to be a wife? I'm not saying that she desire to be a wife, because women do desire that. What I'm saying is, how can you look forth those things and you're not right? How can you bring forth more children and you don't have your shit together? It doesn't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. How can you argue with a man that's giving you everything that you supposed to have in the spirit and in your mind to do right, but you go against that and you disrespect? That already shows me who you are. You're a disrespectful person. All right. So, but men, be very careful, man. If you're dealing with a woman and her shit not in order, and she's not having things properly right, she's not clean, she doesn't take care of her children, or she don't got any kids and she's just nasty living and she's a horrible person, please do not give her a baby, man, because you're bringing a child in a nasty ass environment. Don't do it. That tells me about you too. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Because trust me, when you do it, you're going to be held to pay. Verse 15. For some are already turned aside after Satan. And that's you women, man. You have turned aside to Satan, man. So, and look at the young man in that video. He's breaking it down, telling the young women in that environment that he's talking. He's saying, yo, either I haven't put my hands on a woman, been abusive, doing these things because I was not emotionally stoic. I didn't have a father present all the time to tell me when I was going wrong, where I could address to him right then and there. You need a man physically in front of you to tell you when you go wrong. When my son gets high-pitched emotional, I have to say, yo, man, listen, man, calm that down. Okay, you can express yourself, son, but stop it. That's what females do. Cut that shit out. And he's like, okay, I'm sorry, Pops. He said, yo, man, I said, control your frame, man. Control your frame. All right? You don't gotta get out of character, okay? Respect yourself more first, and then treat the situation as it is, man. Okay? Don't get out your frame, man. I know it's hard, son. He's all right, Pops, but he's young. He's 11 years old. I mean, how much 11-year-old is gonna and soak in? He's learning as the day goes on, okay? Okay? So our job as fathers is to teach our sons how to control the emotions and be stoic and keep their masculine frame. Women teach their sons what to look for in a woman of evil and good. All right? That's a father do that too. But she showed the nurturing, loving, kindness, and caring of how a woman's supposed to be to a man. So he see those qualities. Okay? If you only see one side of it from the woman's perspective, it's hard. But men can do both. A woman can't do both because the woman is always gonna go back to her natural state as being emotional. All right. So with that being said, I hope this video is edifying. Shalom.